Every day, every day, smoke more weed every day.
Hello.
Hey, all, we're Hoof Hearted. Where are we?
Hi. Yes, we're still Hoof Hearted. This has not changed.
Oh. Well, anyway, I'm Treebeard, and joining me is Greg Dog.
I have a new mic. Huzzah!
Duster.
My cutie mark is organic, free range, and not tested on animals.
Scott.
Goddamn hippies.
TG.
Hello.
And special guest star, Empty Del Taco Cup.
Hi, Empty Del Taco Cup.
He's a little tied up.
Is that biodegradable?
Well, if I sit on it enough, it'll probably crumple.
Does he taco lot?
Shut
Oh,
up,
God.
Greg.
I'm sorry.
You're so funny. That was really funny.
So we talk about ponies,
I
and
put off good vibes. Man.
so we talk about pony, and actually, that's about all we're talking about today.
Yay,
weird.
Pony Podcast.
We're doing a just pony.
Wait, I feel like there was
This feels-
something else that happened, but now I can't think of what
Dang
it
it,
is.
SJWs, you let us down this week.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
no,
I
there's
could find
another
dumb
thing
shit
to talk about,
SJWs
but I'll bring it up
did. Give me
when
some
we get there.
time. If you gave me forewarning, I could have brought you some dumb shit SJWs did.
Lovely.
Well, anyway, we got ponies to talk about, so this
And it's a
past
good
week-
pony episode. Huzzah, it's only been a couple weeks.
Holy shit! One actually came out. No,
Well, it's
I'm
been
not.
like
That
every
shocked.
other week has been a good
And then
episode.
all of the viewers left for me crapping on the other episode. Yay.
Hooray! And in that hiatus time where all that's happened is that I played Mass Effect and rambled on about good and evil, we
What?
now have an episode.
Yay.
This one was about Discord
Yay.
and Fluttershy
Yay.
Yay.
being shipped really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay.
Discord
know, I
goes
feel like-
insane with jealousy because what else would you expect from a Chaos God?
My waifu!
Yeah, pretty much. And being the petty, insane god that he is, he starts to take action on his jealousy. Nearly.
Dear.
Almost.
Almost. I mean,
But
just
then he
leaves,
does
like,
it and
chaos
realizes he was being a
passive
douchebag and everything's hunky-dory. Yay!
Also, there exists a sock puppet dimension. The world will end very soon.
the
Oh,
I, for
yes.
one, welcome our new sock puppet overlords.
All hail the sock puppets.
Discord is
Kneel
also,
before senor huevos.
Discord apparently knows the smooze as well.
Oh yeah, the smoozers.
Yeah, Smooze was here too. He was pretty cool.
He was
Except the
pr-
smooth is like completely different from the past smooth, but anyway.
Well, without much further ado, Scott, what did you think?
I thought the smooze looked very dapper in that top hat and bow tie.
I agree.
Let's see. Alright, we have a new stoner pony. Stoner hippie pony.
Yay, Mod is a buddy.
AKA tree-hugging hippie pony.
Greg, that was the most painful thing I've ever heard.
Really?
Also, Discord tried to take all the cakes. All the cakes.
But all the cake
That's
taking
as
was a
many as
lie.
all the cakes.
No, let's see. One time when no one was looking, Discord took 2 cakes. 2 cakes. That's as many as 2 ones, and that's horrible.
Lex Luthor's got to step up his game.
Yep.
Even when we don't talk about superheroes in our podcast, we talk about superheroes in our podcast.
Because superheroes are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they
Yes,
are.
they are.
Anyways, Scott.
Let's see. I also wonder where portal to Discord's dimension is, because he must have a lot of trouble getting mail there.
I'd imagine.
What's a zip code?
That's a good question too. Anyways,
know.
there's also
Anyways.
game- Anyway, it was a good episode.
It was good episode.
I
How
give
would
it-
you rate good episode?
I give it 8.
8 out of 10. Good episode. How about you, Horse Dawn Duster?
So, for once, I actually don't totally hate an episode.
Sweet Jesus.
But then again, like, it's not my super duper favorite either. It was okay. It was cute. But then again, season 5 is retaining its title of season of complete overwrought overreactions to fucking everything. And it's almost excusable with Discord because we've seen that he just overreacts and that's just his thing. But it got off way too fast and then just got unnecessarily, like, drawn out, I guess I'm trying to say. By the way, can't you tell that I didn't write anything for this?
Rage did not feel you this week.
Every brony has Coco Pamel, but I have Tree Hugger. Tree Hugger is officially the best fucking guest pony ever. And that's because of shameful past phases I went through in high school. Just don't ask. But I fucking love her anyway. And I am shocked that was Nicole Oliver, by the way.
Celestia says smoke weed every day.
Is that the new royal decree?
That's
Duster was a new age hippie back in the day, guys.
I wasn't a new age hippie, God!
She totally was.
I hated hippies, but I still believed in new age crap. There was a difference.
There's a total difference, guys.
She went to a liberal arts college.
Oh my god, yeah, no, definitely ask me about stories of liberal arts college. I'll tell you all about the gender and women's studies courses. But overall, I thought, more additions that I liked that were, like, really small details. Finally, Celestia gets a fucking gala dress.
She looks quite nice.
And she looks quite nice.
I like going to dances naked. Why don't you?
This round of gala dresses looked really nice, and like, you would think for the most important event that they put on, no matter how much she hates it, she would at least dress up a bit. Even when The Best Night Ever premiered, I was like, wait, why isn't she dressed up? Doesn't she run the whole thing?
I mean, well, she's the princess, and if the princess is going to show up at her party in her birthday suit, she's going to show up at her party in her birthday suit.
It's my party, and I'll speak if I want to.
That's right.
So I'm going to give this episode should I fuck with you or should I not?
Trollestia strikes again, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do have to say that was a great passive-aggressive move against the bourgeoisie of Canterlot.
It was. Celestia can have fun.
So, good visual gags, pretty good characters, I guess. Tree Hugger's the fucking best. I'll give it a 6.5.
That's still a D.
I don't care. That's as generous as you're gonna get me thus far.
Scott, what did you give for a score?
8.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I have to note that only 2 episodes have ever gotten a perfect... Actually, no, 3 episodes have ever gotten a perfect score out of me. Perfect 10. Pinkie Pride, Canterlot Wedding, the premiere of this season.
Really? Canterlot Wedding?
I fucking love Canterlot Wedding.
Ooh.
Fight.
That's for a later time.
Fight. Kiss.
What?
TG ships the two of you.
Okay.
Don't give the fans
That's
ideas, they'll run with it.
Yes, all of our fans, all 5 of them.
Okay, we know they're listening.
You mean the 5 of us?
The 12 disciples that we have.
I think, yeah, but that includes us. It's like if Jesus
Including
counted himself
us.
as a disciple. That would be kind of awkward.
Well, anyway, TG, what did you think?
I thought it was really good. I liked it.
It was good.
Come on.
It was good. Yes. No, I think it was really good. I think there were some really weird continuity moments, like for the series as a whole, because like there's the whole Twilight is suddenly okay with doing the thing that she absolutely hated at the last gala. Like, she was super miserable doing exactly this.
No, but this time she's actually, like, talking to the princess and hanging out with her.
Yeah, I guess.
Now that she's, cool enough.
She's one of the
I mean,
cool
she's a princess too.
She is literally
really
royalty.
No,
so
but
yeah.
the other thing was when Flutters is like, "Wow, am I really your oldest or like whatever oldest bestest friend or whatever?" And it's just like, you were literally right there when he told you personally,
You were his
"I
only
have
friend."
never had a friend before."
Yeah.
Like, why does she not remember this? Like, this big deal that he made about it.
Maybe
but-
Treehugger was passing around the secret stuff.
Yeah, probably.
brownies.
I really liked it. Smooth was cool or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
How about that daying at Smooze to get him to chill the fuck
Oh,
out?
there was a pony.
Oh
roll-out
yeah,
screen, which
the
was
like fucking
dumb.
the for ponies.
See, it had nothing to do with her making the noises. It's just she had weed breath.
That makes perfect sense.
Sober tree hugger 2K15.
That will
Yeah.
never happen.
No,
Fuck you, I'll hold on to hope.
no, I'm gonna agree with Scott and say 8 out of 10.
I'm actually looking up what the next episodes are so that I can finally say, like, I don't hate everything, you guys.
Please
I
tell me the
swear.
CMC aren't coming up anytime soon. I've
They
had enough
probably
this season for a while.
The next episode is Pinky and Rainbow Dash episode.
Oh yeah, two of the.
And then after that, we
Griffins.
don't know.
Yeah, that should be good.
So, Gurgjag, your thoughts?
I really liked it. I thought the character interaction this episode was pretty spot on. It was nice just to see the ponies doing something casual, going to an event. Though, you know, when you invite Discord, it's never going to be just another casual party, kind of like Miss Frizzle and Field Trips, if you want
Hell.
that comparison.
She's gonna make a cray.
But, yeah, some really fun characters in this episode. I thought adding the Smooze, he was really cute, just as like a blob of gelatinous goo. I mean, he didn't have
oozes
much to
furiously
say,
at
but
you.
his ooze is in the right place, even if he gets it everywhere. But
Yeah, he was smiling the entire time.
yeah, he was having a good time, you know.
He
Though,
was
you know,
happy, Smooth.
Although he was kind of eating all the fine jewelry and
it's
fortune
just what he
gold.
does. Don't
I mean,
don't
so
question
does
his
Spike.
groove.
Oh, and I looked up more on this episode because they kind of pulled out all the stops for various people.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just find who. Okay, so the the fucking sock puppet. Jason Thiessen built and performed with the sock puppet.
See, I was wondering who was the sock puppet. It
It was Jason Thiessen.
who, the name of the sock puppet is Senor Huevos, by the way.
Or at least that's what the fandom's calling him.
That's what we're calling it. We're rolling with that. I'm totally okay.
No, wait. Yeah, that was totally in the. There's a sock puppet.
But yeah, he's the
thing in another
supervising
episode,
director,
wasn't
and
there?
Pinky Pride.
and the
Yeah,
background.
that was the same. It was
The
Jason
background was
Thiessen.
No,
done
it
by
was
Jim
just-
Miller, who is a co-director.
Jim Miller.
No, it wasn't a sock puppet. It was the.
It was just
chicken.
a photo.
Yeah.
It was just a video of an alligator.
There was
the
the
rubber chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was also in Jason Thiessen's whatever, wasn't it? Like I remember commenting on it back then.
You mind if I, what was
And
I
they
on?
also
I was
gave
with
credit to
Smooze?
the dress creators because apparently
Oh,
that
really?
was
I wanna
design
know that.
team did
Huh.
that.
No, they were really good. I also like for winter apparel back in the Rainbow Dash episode early on, so the clothing's been really cute this season. But yeah, Smooth was cool. Tree Hugger we've talked about a lot. She's she's something.
Oh.
I'm sure she's enjoying herself at that party. In fact, when she
Mhm.
didn't recognize Discord, I'm like,
Like she parties a lot.
well, no, not that. I was like, oh, she was just thinking she was having another bad trip. I don't blame her.
No,
But,
I giggled way too much at the wait. We met like in a past life. I'm like going,
yeah.
fuck, I know people like that.
Whoa.
I'm so treekin. But anyways, yeah, she was a lot of fun. And you know, it was just fun to see everyone around. It was cool to see Maud again, just in a really small role. Lots of fun references thrown in this episode for Metal Gear Solid, Warhammer.
Oh my god, I forgot the Metal Gear Solid one.
There's also that one comedian that smashes watermelons.
Gallagher. But yeah, there was Gallagher, Rodney Dangerfield, Eddie Murphy, and we were debating whether the last one was Seinfeld or someone else or not. But yeah, it was really fun.
I also have to note the Metal Gear Solid reference. They actually did write the orange on the box.
That's what I said. They wrote the orange on the box, which I love. It's like the most
they changed it to
reference.
the game, which we don't talk about the game.
Oh yeah,
when we talk about the game.
Oh, I made a joke about that. I made a joke about that in my reaction. I'm like, does that not say the game?
The game was what I saw.
I lost.
It's the orange. It's definitely the orange because
it says the game on the box.
No, it's definitely the orange. Like that's
the audience. The orange or the game. You make the call.
All right, you figure that out. I'll finish up my discussion. But yeah, it was just a really fun episode. Complaints, I do kind of side with Duster a bit that he might have overreacted a bit, even as a Chaos God, which Treebeard will get into and explain a lot better why that makes sense. It was still a bit over the top, and I also feel like maybe Fluttershy could have handled this a bit better. I mean, you're friends with a princess, and you know Celestia pretty well. Can you not just ask her if Discord was invited or not? I mean, I think it's a valid question. Maybe a bit rude, but a valid question. Instead, it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, you're on your own. I invited Tree Hugger. Good luck with that. But
no, she said that, she assumes since Celestia and Discord were on good terms now that he would get invited.
Right, so she should have gone and asked. And she didn't.
So you're inviting Discord, right? I mean, you know he's a little...
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been it's not a bad question to ask. He could crash the party otherwise, so it's probably best just to invite his ass
Probably
anyways.
be coming anyway.
Yeah. Also, his getup was cool. I think it was a reference to something else, but I'm blanking on what exactly.
Okay, I found the cap, and it's kind of hard to tell, but I want to unfortunately say that you guys are right.
The game?
I believe it says the game.
Yeah.
I will link it.
Yeah, that'll be in the podcast. I'll get a screen cap and save that.
You mean this one?
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, other than that, it was a really fun episode otherwise. I really just like some of the slice of life episodes, and this was one that was just done really well. I give it an 8 out of 10, just like the others, and we roll on to Treebeard.
Alright. I love the shit out of this episode. I'm a big Discord fan. The very fact that Discord existed kind of cemented me in the fandom, like I said in the react. Excuse me. Like I said in the react. I love the fact that Discord acted as petty and overreact. I loved it. I said that I would love it for the reasons that everyone else wouldn't like it, but I love the fact that he overreacted the way he did. Because he's essentially acting like a petty god. I mean, you read have you read Greek mythology? Have you read most mythology? You see how much of a shit fit most of these gods throw when they get upset? Yeah. Discord. Fuck, I'm amazed nobody died by the end of it.
Or anyone got laid.
Oh wait, no, that male pony, the mailman. I'm pretty sure he got eaten by a flying tentacle monster.
Yeah, no, it did.
It was actually
the Chaos Realm was pretty fantastic. I will.
Yeah, that was. Oh, I forgot to point out. You know what Discord's couch is? Steven Magnet.
Oh,
wait,
yes.
Really?
Yes, he skinned Steven Magnet.
1 second.
Look it up.
Going back into the gallery.
I linked it in the chat actually. If you scroll back far, but you got to play a guessing game of which image is correct.
Mustache.
But I found that really funny. Even if it's not exactly Steven Magnet, I'm like, that's a bit dark, and I love that.
I mean, it's Discord.
It's Discord. Oh, it's so good. And him just uncleaning the house during that whole scene. That was just, again, really, that's just something he would do. I love Discord.
I love the Chaos Realm. I love the fact that he just flipped his fucking shit. I love the fact that he threw such a heavy god temper tantrum that he was about to throw Tree Hugger into another dimension, possibly with a sock puppet or a Muppet. Not really sure, actually. Need a better look at it.
Maybe
that reminds me of a pimp I have to make later, but anyways.
Oh yeah. Very good episode. Like, even 9 out of 10. Why am I the most generous one now? This is weird.
For
Because I'm a
once.
crabby bitch.
Wait, Greg, what did you get it? I never heard you say.
We had 3 8s, a 9, and a 6.5.
Okay.
Don't ask me why I can remember that so quickly, but
All right.
I'm still in finals mode, maybe.
That's a 7.9,
That's a season high in terms of us, I believe.
probably.
Cool.
I didn't fuck up the math this time. I literally have no idea what happened last time. Like, I tried to read through
Learn
the
the math,
math.
TG.
No, like I was like, no, I know what I did because I heard myself fuck up in the video. But even then, it didn't come out to what I got, so I have no idea what I typed into the calculator last time. It
I'll
just makes
forgive
no
you
sense.
for
You
now.
know, you know why it happened, TG? Because you got high. 'Cause you got
And I mean, I didn't, but you
Because
know.
you got high.
No, he was drunk, remember?
It's
No, I think he was
possible.
drunk. when we were
No,
doing
that was
basketball.
after it.
Anyways, good episode. Now on to something not so good.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
So, just last week, the fella behind Project Thundercloud to Shadowbox, I'm resisting the urge to call it a different epithet that we gave it.
Now, I don't see why we should hold back on that.
I don't see why we should hold back on anything,
Well,
but you're
I don't,
demanding
but
we do
you
it.
see, Greg
That's
Dog
because
has...
we need to learn something called tact, children. Now, can
I don't
anyone
think-
tell me what that is?
I think the name
yeah,
is
it's
okay.
all-
We
is
have
that the
tact.
name of the
Need in
silver
this
chain
case.
that Greg has tied around my neck with runes etched onto it?
Yep.
Yes.
You're now the new
that's
Fenrir.
the name that we gave it, but is there another definition that the children would like to share?
It's chain
Shut
chain.
the
really.
fuck up.
It's something we shouldn't need in this instance because we already did it last time and it didn't work.
I'ma slap yo ass if you get too crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm a stupid optimist, so
Anyways, Treebeard.
don't make me throw holy water on you.
Bad
boy.
dog.
He's Greg. That's not a dog. That's a otherworldly
Bad
entity.
multi-bear creature.
Hey, Greg, give me your hand.
No.
Give me your hand.
I'm the dog.
Come on,
No.
give me your hand.
No.
Children, we have a fan-made It's not
Yeah.
a fan-made episode. We have an animation to discuss.
We have
Slash
some
destroy.
garbage to discuss.
So, who wants to go first?
I
guess
do,
really
I
not
do,
me.
I do,
Do
I
we want to
do,
get?
I
Do we
do,
want to get
I
the
do,
most
I
calm
do.
person out of the way first?
I do.
TG, you're the least.
Fine, TG. Shut up. Go.
Okay, it was fucking garbage is what it was. I fucking...
We're off to a good start here.
God. Yeah. No.
Okay, before you get on the rant of what was bad, name 1 or 2 things that you liked about it.
Okay,
Yeah, let's start
let me
with the
think.
positives.
Let me think.
And
Okay.
be serious.
No, I can. So the backgrounds were pretty most of the time. I mean, most of the time the backgrounds were pretty. It's really sad because I'm actually trying and I can't think of anything else nice to
Well,
say.
there's the credits. Oh wait.
No, even that was fucked up. God damn it. No, I legitimately watched the video and I was trying to come up with any.
Also, hold on. I would like to briefly say that TG lives in a dorm, so if you're confused by the people in the background, yeah, just deal with it. They're slam
useless.
jamming and do not need to be disturbed.
Useless!
Move my mic. There we go.
No, yeah, but so I watched it and I was legitimately trying to think of anything good to say about, like, anything at all. So I'm just sitting there watching it and I'm like, okay, well, I'm at the credits, fucking, I mean, maybe these will be nice. But even they're fucked up. I didn't even realize that was possible. God.
So let's get into the finer details of what you did not like.
Oh, God. Okay, so the script was fucking god-awful. I think the line that we've all commented on the most is, your past is not enough. I think it was actually your own past is not enough, or something like that. But no, yeah, that was... What does that even fucking mean? That's awful.
Even in context, it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense if you're wondering. It's just kind of like a what?
Yeah.
What?
And there's all this stuff they throw out there that never gets explained at all. And I know people are going to say, oh, there was going to be a sequel. Canceled, by the way, just to show how great of a product this was.
Well, that takes out a good paragraph of my writing. Anyway, continue.
Yeah,
Well.
Nothing made any sense in this video, even a little bit. And then there's the voice acting, which wasn't the worst thing in the world. I guess that's a compliment.
Until Helium Luna showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get into that.
The Luna that sounded more like she should be voicing Dinky, but she wasn't. And okay, sure, fine, let's go with it. There was the mix of 2D and 3D, which we commented on in the last thing he did, and it looked terrible there, and it still looks really terrible.
Wait, I didn't see that.
Yeah, like
Look when she does a barrel roll.
Yeah, it's like the.
That's
3D
where it looks
background.
really. Yeah, Treebeard will get into that more
it's
since he's
terrible.
He's the animation guy. He notices things like this. But then again, I noticed a few of the things you point out too about the animation.
Yeah.
And then I don't even.
You want to let us tear into the
No,
rest?
I want to talk about the credits thing because that's the thing
Of
that
course.
pissed me off the most. It's the fact that generally when you have credits, you'll list a person's real name. If you're doing something in a fandom or online, sometimes you'll just list a username. And sometimes you'll list a username and a real name just to, like, link the two together. In this, the guy lists his username, paired with another username. And then on the next slide of the credits, he lists his username paired with his real name. And then on the next slide of the credits, he just lists the first username. How do you list a person in 3 different ways in your credits? What the fuck? Especially when it's you. How do you fuck up yourself in your credits? I don't understand. Someone else take over.
All right.
All yours.
I'm going to avoid frothing rage. Because it's not just terribly productive, and I feel like nobody really walks away with anything. So, the visuals are a big improvement, and that's just because it's now consistent. The 2D, 3D combo in Thundercloud was just visually confusing, and we couldn't tell if we were supposed to be seeing it in 2D or 3D. I also like the mood setting in the initial scene. It does have a hollow, lonely feeling to it. It's a bit foreboding. Then after that, it falls apart. I could very easily play out the, like, I'm really confused and I don't get it angle. Just for comedy, but seriously, I don't understand a single thing that happened here. It would be one thing if this were a new mistake, but it isn't. It's the exact same mistake that Thundercloud 1 and 2 suffered, but even worse. And by the way, this animation does not pick up from Thundercloud 2. I checked. I get the feeling that the author has an awesome idea for a story in their head, and they just assume everybody knows the details already, so they just blindly charge ahead while the audience is left in the dust wondering what's going on. I also get the feeling that the main problem here is that with the storytelling is the author erroneously assumes that the audience is therefore psychic. I was going to say that this will all be dismissed with what will be explained later in the sequel, which was canceled, but let's just assume there is going to be a sequel. When it's to the point that not even your title in the first part has context, you have failed to hook an audience, and I can't even criticize the story because it doesn't have any. What is Dinky's destiny? Why is she in Cartelot? Is she from Ponyville? When did she form a connection with Princess Luna? How would she not know that Luna is Nightmare Moon when she was right there? A cliffhanger is fine, but this isn't even a cliffhanger. It feels like trying to read a novel, but you just start from the middle. Now for the dialogue. This will be short. The dialogue is a bunch of really smart-sounding phrases strung together into what could be construed as a conversation. Dialogue between two characters is supposed to advance something, be it the plot or a relationship or something else I didn't mention because I wrote this on the fly. The dialogue in this animation is like standing water. It means literally nothing. He spent at least 50 words saying nothing. And again, the quote, "Your past is not..." What does that even mean? That whole conversation just did not make sense. It would be one thing if it's just like, kind of out of context. It doesn't really make sense. In context, it doesn't make sense. It's gobbledygook. It's just words put together. So overall, I really don't have high expectations for future animations from these creators. Mistakes have barely been fixed or even acknowledged, and the same mistakes keep repeating over and over. The author does not seem interested in fixing these errors. If anything, they're more interested in defending their choices, as we've seen in the past. I said I wasn't going to go into frothing rage, and this is actually me being nice. I could be way worse if I wanted to. But, the author has demonstrated that they're not terribly interested in listening to criticism. They just want to justify and defend their points. They want to be right. They don't really want to make something that is improved upon and new. And as a side note to finish this off, if the thing you have created is not 22 minutes, features mainly main 6 characters or canon pony characters, and is in the style of the show, it is not a fan-made episode. Stop calling everything that is somewhat decent and over 5 minutes long a fan-made episode. An episode is 22 minutes when you take out the credits. There is a specific definition for this word. Stop using it when it doesn't apply. Dropping the mic.
Thump.
Going back to...
Don't do that. Don't break my mic I just gave you.
I was actually about to pick it up and drop the mic, but now I'm going back to Pokemon Rumble World. I said my word. Yeah. Peace, motherfucker. By the way, is my Wi-Fi working?
Stay a while and Pokey listen.
Oh, I turned off the waifu hotspot.
The waifu
That is
hotspot.
literally what it is called. We can attest.
My mobile phone hotspot is waifu hotspot.
Lovely.
Stay a waifu and listen.
Can't I stay and listen and waifu?
Have you
No.
spoken to Jaren yet?
He's my waifu. Of course I have.
Well then.
Javier Gavin is my gaifu. Anyway.
Her dag?
Mine is Tuxedo Mask.
Well, Scott, do you want to go first, or
Gaifu.
I don't really have all that much to say.
no? Okay.
I mean, I like the background. That's pretty much all I could say. Most of my things are just questions. Asking why this, why that. But, go ahead.
All very reasonable questions. But
Oh, that's most of mine.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start with the positive stuff because I don't want to completely just say, well, no, this is total shit. There's nothing redeemable. Because,
I tried.
I did say that.
But okay. Just from my point of view, I liked the 2D animation. From a fan perspective, in terms of fan animation, it was pretty good. Pretty solid. Not perfect. Not show quality, but it's pretty up there, and I thought that was at least decent. As others have mentioned, the backgrounds are really pretty to look at. They're well positioned. Duster mentioned the mood setting at the beginning of the animation. I liked that as well. And then that's pretty much all I have to say, because... Lordy, oh lordy, we've talked with this person before. I believe it was Minty Root, as when we were back in Dysfunctional Equestria, and we actually had a pretty civil conversation where we talked out, like, things that we'd like to see them improve, that we'd like to see in their next animation. And, it went well, and we were kind of optimistic, like, okay,
God
hey, maybe
help
this
you, I
person...
was civil with him.
Yeah, well, I was kind of hoping, okay, hey, we got our message of constructive criticism across. We're trying to help someone improve. That's really good. I'm happy about this. And sadly, with this animation, which I was really hoping would be an improvement over the last one, we didn't get that. Very, very little of what plagued the shadow box animations, or whatever they were called. it's still all here. The 3D meshing with the 2D, even though the 3D is a good gimmick at first, it just doesn't mesh all that well. In addition to that, the biggest thing plaguing it is just the story. I mean, I don't know where to begin. It's such a confusion in terms of what's going on, where is this leading to, what's the setting. I don't know anything about this, and the author has commented, or the creator, whatever you want to refer to them as, that they were going to reveal more of a story as it went along, and you're supposed to be left in the dark at the start. But that's not how storytelling works. It's okay to keep some facts hidden when you're starting out, just to, surprise people later. That's good storytelling. It's one thing to keep a few plot elements hidden for later, just so you can, catch people by surprise to improve the impact of the story. But you can't not set a foundation and just roll with it. You can't just be like, okay, so this is a dream sequence halfway through. I'm not going to tell you what Dinky's destiny is directly. I'm not going to tell you how she got the elements of magic. I'm not going to tell you about the backwards horn thing. I'm not going to tell you about what's going on with Celestia and why she can't talk to Dinky for some reason. We learned none of that. And it's so frustrating because I can never get into mood with this thing. I couldn't understand what was going on. We don't gain anything.
Do you want to know what this is like? This is like if you got to the end of Prisoner of Azkaban and you still didn't know that Harry was a wizard.
Yeah, that would be... Exactly! Yes! We don't know Harry's destiny! Like, fuck!
Again, like... So, storytellers of the world, imagine trying to build IKEA furniture, but someone tore out the first 3 pages of the instructions.
You just give up. You
don't want that to be your story.
Dude, I can't even build IKEA furniture with all the instructions.
Exactly.
Nice. That's something to reveal.
Do you know what I do with IKEA parts I can't build with? I hit people with them. A lot.
Do you hit people with your words?
I use those the most.
But you know what? You know what, though? You know what's the worst part about this? Even though the fact that, okay, maybe if we would have had a part 2, we could have learned more. But because you hid so many facts and now the second part is canceled, it can't even stand alone as like a multi-part of a series. Like, we can't even look forward to, oh, this might be revealed or that might be revealed. Granted, I don't know why you would even look forward to doing that. But we can't look ahead. There's nothing that it stands upon now. You can't understand it. It's just pretty to look at some points, and that's not good enough for a fan animation. I'm sorry. I know you've put a lot of effort into this, even though, again, there's tons and tons of problems, but I know it's not easy to animate this. But you just cannot do that in terms of storytelling. It's brutal. It's just, ugh. But... Scott, go ahead.
What this animation is, it's pretty much if I opened a book I never read before and then just randomly picked a page and just started reading. That's what this animation is.
That's exactly what I said.
You know what's... God, I can't believe I'm going to reference this, but you know the stupid ad-lib animation we did?
Yes.
People understood probably more what was going on there than here. And that's an ad-lib. You've done fucked up when that happens. But... enough with the story. Now I can get to some of the more silly stuff. Yeah, what was the deal with Luna's voice actress? What? I mean, you mentioned something, Duster, where earlier. What happened?
Oh, it sounded like Luna was sucking down helium.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There was something about the actual voice actress.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was too absorbed into my Pokemanning.
Perfectly fine.
So in the comments section of this animation. There is a YouTuber who goes by the name Scribbler. Scribbler's claim to fame is that she has a very posh Downton Abbey British accent, which is authentic, and she reads silly fanfiction in that voice. She was initially chosen to voice Luna in this. They made her record lines on a very tight deadline. They worked her like a pack horse, and in the end, they didn't even choose her and didn't tell her until the animation was done.
And that's just unacceptable.
And you don't treat your voice actors like that. That is bullshit.
Dick fucking move.
And I have to wonder, is it just because, was it pay? I mean,
Who's getting paid?
How could you choose that voice actress over someone that's, got that kind of a reputation? Was it like a friend helping a friend? It doesn't even sound like Luna. I mean, it's so off. It's not Doctor Who's Thundercloud bad. And if you've ever watched animation, you probably know what I mean. But it's bad. It's not close to being Luna at all.
I mean, he talks so fast that is nearly incomprehensible. It's even more incomprehensible than when David Tennant talks really fast or when Matt Smith talks really fast. At least with them, I understand what they're saying.
Thank you very much. But, yeah, and then finally, something silly I pointed out, because I've always got to make a silly remark. Something Dinky says is to the degree of, oh, this plane is a meeting of destiny and imagination.
Oh my god, yes.
And then
yes,
it
keep
hit
going.
me. That sounds really familiar. Wait a minute. Oh no!
You can
Oh no!
You can feel it!
Dinky's destiny is to become the ultimate fucking warrior. This is the plane of Destrucity, where destiny and reality meet. My god.
By the way, I have to note, that is the literal fucking definition of Destrucity. Like, we're not even playing this up for comedy. That is the written fucking definition for Destrucity.
And you know what? It would make a ton more sense if this was the Ultimate Warriors animation. I really wish it was, because then I would be like, oh, it's the Ultimate Warrior. It's not supposed to make any fucking sense. But I can't even do that. Seriously. You're kidding me here. Like, when I can fucking reference the Ultimate Warrior in a serious way, like, what have you done?
I talked to Greg about this, and the way that I said it is that it is amazing and horrifying that this is just as valid an explanation as anyone else can give.
Yeah.
It is an entirely valid explanation given what we're shown in this animation.
Yeah. There wasn't enough skronking, though. Definitely needs more skronking.
I can add more skronking.
Skronk
Hey,
for me.
writers in this podcast, can you please write Dinky's destiny as the Ultimate Warrior in the plane of Destrucity?
I can try my fucking damn it.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay, any fanfiction writer that is listening to this, please write Dinky's destiny as if it is taking place on Destrucity and make it just as nonsensical.
This would be good.
What? No, I'm gonna make it way more sensical than this.
Right.
Somehow.
So I've already turned into this pretty well, and there's still Treebeard to go, so may God have mercy on your soul.
I'll get the spray
behind
bottle.
this. It's gonna get ugly. I mean, I tried to be nice, but once I got into it,
I got the spray bottle.
I mean, hang on. You heard me. You heard me not trying to be nice.
But
Now
no,
you'll hear
Treebeard's
Treebeard
coming.
not trying to be nice.
So final thoughts on this. I really wanted you to do well, and no, again, we've mentioned this before to you, we don't personally hate you. We're a bunch of jokesters, we like to have a lot of fun. But you really, really need to take people's advice the next time. And there is problems here. I don't know if you're gonna make another one of these or anything similar. I mean, you canceled the other part, I get that, but you might do another animation, I don't know. But there's stuff you need to improve on, and you have some potential if you could get some coherent storytelling going and, treat your voice actors well.
Just get another writer and, God, what was the other, piece of advice I was gonna give other than, don't take things personally? Because, trust me, if I wanted to make this personal, I would, and that implies that I would give enough of a shit to do so, and I don't. Get another writer, and,
I think he is the writer.
He is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And realize that when people criticize your work, they, at some level, some minimal level, have to care.
We do. We do care. Sadly. But the final thing I forgot to mention, I guess I'll just wrap this in quick. I think I mentioned this to you before, if you're watching this, which I'm assuming you will. If you've watched the last one, you probably will this one. But, the whole fandom masturbation thing, as we referred to it last time, where you just make animations about characters like Derpy and Dinky and Dr. Hooves and whatnot because the fandom likes them, it's gotta stop. just because characters are popular doesn't mean they make a good story. Granted, they could.
I was about to say, you can do it.
But it doesn't seem like that's what you're focusing on when you make these animations. It's just...
What do I think is cool?
Yeah, it's exactly. It's what you think is cool. So try to focus on telling an interesting story. It doesn't matter if it has fan popular characters. If you make a cool animation with anyone, this fandom's going to eat it up. You don't need Dinky, you don't need Luna. Just tell a good story. And that's all I have to say. I'll pass this on to Treebeard. Rest in peace.
Well, so
we all have such faith in you, Treebeard. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just building it up. It's gotta deliver here now.
I mean, okay, because I don't want them to yank on my chain too hard, I'll start thinking of positive things. I like the fact that it took place in a finite expanse of time. I like the fact that I could pause it. I like the fact that I could see it. And that I could hear it, mostly.
Wait, hold on. Do you like those two things? I don't.
I'm holding a spray bottle of holy water that I stole from
Okay, I'm bullshitting. I don't like those things. Okay, I like the fact that it takes place in a finite expanse of time. Is that good?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that one's factual.
Now the less pleasant stuff.
Woo! So where should I start? You know, because it's the part where I'll get the most ranty, I think I'll save writing for the end of it. So I'll just start off with one thing that really bothered me. The sound engineering. Yeah.
Oh, that's right!
That's
yeah,
right.
Weird thing for me to fixate on, but
I forgot about that. Shit.
But yeah, weird thing to fixate on, but half the things in this dream sequence, because that's what this whole thing is, don't make noise. Hoof steps don't make noise. Doors don't make noise. Nothing makes any noises.
Oh, I never noticed that, which is weird, because I should have noticed the fact that there are hoof steps.
I swore at some parts it did make noise, and then it
They
stopped
did.
making noise.
They only did in like one sequence, and then they just stopped for some reason.
Yeah.
Also, Luna's voice actress. I like to think that Luna ate Jerry Lewis after he inflated himself with helium.
Oh, I forgot the Shatner thing.
And then Shatner.
I totally forgot the Shatner.
Oh, yes, and then she started going Shatner. Spock!
Only you can go Shatner.
Nobody can go full Shatner.
Allowed to go.
Not full Shatner.
Full Shatner. But yeah, there's that. There's Luna's voice actress. There's the sound engineering, which is just horrid. And, okay, what else? What else do I
Wasn't
really
there the weird running animation where it was like
or something? The animation! Thank you, Scott. I was just getting to that. There is one part in the animation where when Dinky is running straight forward, she is diagonal to the floor. I'm pretty sure you don't, like, diagonal to the point that only two of her hooves would be touching the ground. Yeah.
Hold on, can I briefly interlude and say that Treebeard you're an animation major, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so just for background.
Yeah.
He notices this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice this.
Yeah, I'm going back to study graphic design, so I don't really have a leg to stand on too much.
But yeah, she is diagonal to the ground. And then when she starts running up the stairs, she runs in a way that's, I would call it isometric, but she runs in a janky way that makes the graphics in Diablo 2 look photorealistic.
Ow, that hurts.
Pretty fucking solid burn.
Oh, and Luna doing a barrel roll. Because that's how flight works, right? Right? Oh, wait, no.
No, you press Z or R twice, right?
Press Z or R twice.
I'm sorry. Moving on.
I mean, it works if there
I
was
won't
no
forget
gravity.
that happened. I have a whole group of Ninkata to slaughter.
Have fun.
I mean, it'd work in the vacuum of space where there's no gravity, Treebeard.
Yeah, you know, she didn't even move her wings when she did the barrel roll. I do not remember seeing her wings move, like, tilt or bend in any way to allow her to do the barrel roll. So you might be asking, well, it's really hard to animate things this way. Here's a thought. here's a thought that occurs to me now that I'm trying to animate things. And it might be a very novel idea. Nobody could have ever thought of this because I'm brilliant. But why don't you just not do it that way? Why not just not use the 3D backgrounds? Why not just make it either entirely 3D or entirely 2D? Why not set up your compositions in such a way that you don't have to do these really weird and awkward angles where you'd have to draw them turning around, or draw them doing an impossible barrel roll, or draw this really weird-ass 3-point perspective that I can't even begin to wrap my head around because I only have 2 eyes. Just, at this point, you're just making it unnecessarily hard on yourself, and by doing that, you're making it look horrible. There is no part of this where you come out on top.
There's a reason why you don't do things you try to do in animation, like rotating characters. You don't do that in animation because it's a lot of work.
You do. Well, you can, but you don't do it in the way that makes the isometric perspective in Diablo 2 look compelling and realistic. You don't, just make it so you make a completely different picture each time, where it just shifts to 3/4 view, and then shifts to front view, and then shifts to side view. No, that looks horrible. Fucking RuneScape beat you out on that, man. RuneScape! Fuck's sake.
My god, I remember RuneScape.
I remember playing 10 minutes of it and hating it.
It still exists.
I know it does, and that makes me really sad.
Come on, guys, let's go play some RuneScape. Never mind.
No, let's do
Yeah,
it.
no, we're not in middle
that's the
school
next
anymore.
video.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Aw.
Okay, you played it in middle school too?
No, I just watched other dumb shits.
I've
I've watched a few YouTubers
god-awful.
relive her RuneScape days. Anyways, back
So
to
last but not least,
destruction.
and this is the writing part. This is my domain. This is the indisputable land that I rule. But if I repeat anything, please stop me.
All right.
Let's see.
we probably won't.
Well, let me start going through what I actually wrote while watching this bullshit.
Well then.
So there's this one point where, wait, did she trigger the element of harmony by herself? Isn't that not supposed to fucking happen? She just spawned the element of magic with nobody else around.
I thought it was just in her bow the entire time, but then again, that was never explained. Why did she keep it in her bow?
How did it even get there? Where was her bow? Why would you put it in a bow? Why did the element of harmony break? And then it's a dream sequence, of course.
Since when does she ever wear a bow? Ever?
Whether the
Apparently
It's
there's
even a
a
magic
shadow
in
does.
Thunder Cloud 2. By the way,
No, well,
that's-
technically, her and Derpy both were. And they were the element of inspiration. Oh, God. Ugh. Don't remind me. Ugh. Anyways.
that's not a characteristic of friendship.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
What's so special about having an anti-spiral horn?
Oh, yeah, that.
That's a good one.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Never
what's that they
explained.
always say? It's
Is this
never
a-
mentioned.
It's never explored and it's never explained.
That's it.
Okay, well, let's see. What else isn't explored or explained? Okay, well, actually, here's another one. Is this this one bit of, a lot of the dialogue is really what got me because I hate it in fan fictions or in animations when people say dialogue that sounds nothing like how people actually talk. Let's see.
They don't sound like normal people.
Not even normal people, not even like people. Your own past isn't quite enough. We cover that one a lot. As for your future, this isn't for me. For you to what? To say, to tell, to shape, to eat Jerry Lewis?
Become the ultimate warrior.
That realm is my sister's. Wait, the realm of her future? Her future is not a realm. Is this a plane of existence between reality and imagination? You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension.
Hey. Rod
dimension
Serling is too fucking classy for this. You
A
can't
dimension
have
of
it.
sound.
Very true.
Oh,
A dimension
I'm sorry,
of
Gatsby,
far
did I
more
scare
thought
you?
than was ever put into the script.
I scared the Mark Fong.
And then they called it, and then she says, the celestial plane? Boo! You're not funny! The plane where I enter dreams. So this is Dreamland. Where's Kirby? Or Neil Gaiman's Sandman?
Kirby.
Also, and then there's the part where she talks about, like, where Luna starts talking about her fears. When has she ever expressed these fears beyond this stupid dream sequence? When has she expressed them in the dream sequence?
Also, Luna as a, like, powerful princess who has plenty of friends and a close older sister, like, why would she go to a complete fucking stranger and confide all this? Because we're never shown...
Not only a stranger, but a child.
We're never shown why, like, Luna and Dinky know each other. They just do.
Yeah.
See, the thing is that I'm actually working on a Sword Art Online review, and one of the things that I start questioning are details about the setting, which I can only fill in with the blanks from the real world because it's never really explored or explained there. This is the same problem with this series. I can only fill in the blanks with what I know from the canon because what's different about this universe is not explored or explained. God, I say that a lot.
It's your mantra.
Yeah, it's your mantra. It's a catchphrase.
Roll with it. Make it yours.
And you gotta make it clear what's different about this world and the one you're basing it off of, if it is indeed different. Which apparently it is, but how exactly we don't know. And when you're trying to keep people in the dark, when you're trying to withhold information from the audience, you at least need to give them a groundwork. You don't have that. We don't have a groundwork. We don't have a foundation. I feel like one of the things that would have really helped is a longer sequence of what was going on in real life. What was Dinky doing today? What did she have for lunch? Did she get bullied? I mean, yeah, if they showed what happened in real life before she went to sleep, it'd probably be a sympathy grab like Snowdrop. And as much as I despise that saccharine piece of crap, I at least knew what was going on.
There go the subscribers.
I actually like Snowdrop.
Snowdrop is okay, but Treebeard has his own... Yeah, that's
I
another
agree.
story. We don't need to go off into
Yeah,
other
that's a
animations.
different thing.
Did I just mention that me and Cheever just go to each other's houses and just, like, drive by and scream opinions about ponies that contradict the other and drive away?
Do you mean a drive-by argument
Opinion
like a
drive-bys.
British?
We don't drive by arguments.
Lovely.
No, we'd have to meet up somewhere in the middle. Because it takes forever to get to your house.
Treebeard, I disagree.
I disagree. But yeah, let's get back to Your Own Past Isn't Enough, because I really tore that one apart. So, isn't quite enough. Enough for what? Are you alicornificating her? Why are you alicornificating a child?
M.A. Larson.
Exactly, is it not quite enough?
Starring David Duchovny.
Why does it have to be her own past? The only thing we really know about this is that at least me and Greg suspect that Celestia is still evil because I can only assume this takes place after Project Thundercock.
And that seems to be a thing that the fandom likes.
Okay.
Which it can be good. Yeah, I'll let you go with this.
Yeah,
We've
I'll
talked
go
about
with this
before.
because I'm actually like
I like the-
Celestia's best princess next to Cadence, but
It's an interesting AU where Celestia is the
Yeah,
evil one and Luna's
But it's
the
never
against
explained
evil
well.
Celestia, like it can be done in a cool way. I mean, I'm sure it can be. I haven't seen it. Because mostly what people do with that storyline is turn Luna into a complete, like, misunderstood wooby, and Celestia is just a dick for no reason.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And I get the feeling that they're complete bias towards Luna for whatever ludicrous small aside, if I can, for a bit. Why is Luna so goddamn popular? Like,
I
even-
can answer that. It doesn't make it any less stupid, but I can explain it.
I think they just like her design better than Celestia.
Well, there's that, but there's also the fact that Celestia seems to represent the people who are more accepted and more popular, while Luna was the person who wasn't quite accepted, and I feel so bullied. So Luna seems to be just like me because she's harassed for some reason, while someone else is more popular than me.
Gatsby!
I think it's also for people who want a second chance but haven't got one, kind of thing. So they kind of
okay. That I'm totally okay with. In fact, for a while I was a big Luna fan. Then I found the new Luna Republic and just jumped ship.
I mean, you can still like Luna without being one of those.
And
I fall
do.
in that category, but
I just hate a lot
very
of
obnoxious. Yeah. Again, losing more subs.
Oh yes,
12 of them. You can't even lose 7 of them.
I like the idea of an evil Celestia, even as like a pretty big Celestia fan. It's just nobody is willing to give up the like Luna's a misunderstood Wooby who really wanted to do the right thing all along. Like nobody wants to give up that angle to do a good story with that.
I did. When I wrote Absolution, I made it so that she did all the bad things that were described in the canon because she was really upset and kind of irrational, and then she regretted it. That's it. Fuck. Characters that make mistakes and regret it are very compelling. Everyone makes mistakes. And most people with a conscience regret it.
Most people.
This just in, bronies are sociopaths.
Alright.
So anyway, other problems I have with this. Where is Dinky's body at this time? Is it in bed? Did she just fall unconscious at the end of that last video because it obviously didn't pick up from there? Is she dead? Is she dead and haunting the realm of dreams as a horrifying specter? It could be any of these things. It's probably none of them.
That last one sounds pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
She's from beyond the realm of knowledge.
There's no framing device. We're just tossed in the dream. We're just tossed into this dream sequence, and we have no real context of anything that's happening. Or anything that's happened before beyond the last video, which isn't terribly helpful. We don't know how her destiny has been taken away. The only things I can think of is that either her cutie mark was removed, even though to my knowledge she doesn't have one, or she's dead. Which raises the question, how?
Actually, I had a theory. It was that her horn was backwards, and thus she cannot cast magic, and thus she cannot be the element of magic.
See, though, that doesn't make sense with the whole destiny being taken away from you part.
But she was born with I don't know. If it's born with a backwards horn, she can't be magic, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's still stupid.
It doesn't make any sense.
I agree. I'm not...
Holy shit, no, I understand everything now. Everything makes sense. The whole thing where Luna says that Domain is her sister, she means like destiny or whatever, like Celestia controls destiny, and fucking Dinky is
way
born.
too deep for this.
No, that's exactly how deep he wants it to be, and it's fucking stupid.
That makes it even dumber.
Yeah,
no, I think that's too deep.
No, this is exactly as deep as it, and that's why it doesn't make any sense. Fucking everything is perfect. Yeah, so Dinky's born with stupid bullshit, so her destiny was taken or whatever, and it's fucking dumb. It all makes sense.
Oh, now I get, okay, I buy that.
Another issue. I have tons of issues. I'm sorry, I have tons of them. But yeah,
you have more issues than People magazine.
Mm.
Boo.
This is an issue that I had with the first episode of Sword Art Online because I'm reviewing that because I hate myself. Half of this episode is an exposition dump, and it's not even a very helpful exposition dump. It's like a diuretic exposition dump. There is no substance. It just sprays out and doesn't stick to it, and it kind of lingers in the toilet for a little bit, and you can't quite get it out.
Your analogies are very top-notch, I would just like to say that.
Well, I mean, Greg, we have top men on the case for his
Top-
analogy.
Where's my fucking code red, motherfucker?
They're out front. Also, the last one. Also, Project Thundercock was never resolved. Big problem.
Well, didn't they change the name because the reputation they got was so horrible that they just...
I really
No,
don't
that was
know why.
that was
They
why I
already-
said. Nobody agreed with me, but that's what I said.
He actually put Dinky's Destiny in the description
Yeah.
of the last
Yeah, that's what I
video,
thought.
so,
Like,
yeah.
I thought that was just rumor because
So
I went
it was
like...
not. It was, yeah, it's a rumor.
But yeah, it's the same problems all over again. We have no context for what's happening. We have no framing. Everything we do know is shat on us in an exposition dump. The explanations only raise more fundamental questions about what even is going on. And the whole thing is trying to play itself off like it's deep for not following basic storytelling principles. And the attempts at 3D rendering that only reveal the weaknesses of using 2D characters in 3D environments only sends it further down the crapper. So, yeah. Just being honest, guy. It's the nicest thing I can do.
That was good, Treebeard.
This was good.
It's how I do.
Have we all taken our punches?
I believe we have.
Yeah.
This thing's starting to chafe. Can I take it off?
The collar.
Yeah.
But you look like an adorable Cthulhu
I
monster
don't know if
with it
Duster
on.
is present to remove it, but I think I can do it.
Well, I need it back. I need to put it back on my dog.
Okay, take it off. Take it off. Take it.
There we go.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, good boy.
Anyway, I guess
Good
we're on
boy.
plugging and pimping, unless...
Yeah, we're on to less.
No, wait, I had another
Destruction.
topic to talk
Oh,
about.
you do?
Okay, sure.
This is a follow-up on a topic we had before. We talked about Konami a week,
Oh,
2
that's
weeks
right.
ago.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
there were developments. Remember?
Oh, they're going to mobile.
Yeah. So after ditching Hideo Kojima because they're idiots and losing Silent Hills because they just decided to cancel that because
Is that-
they're idiots.
Well, actually, we know why.
Yeah, now we know why. They've decided to move to mobile, an industry that is not the future of gaming as much as they say it is. If they wanted to move to mobile, the boom for that was about 2-3 years
To
ago.
play devil's
so they're a
advocate-
bit late.
Not entirely. To play devil's advocate, mobile is still really big in Japan.
That's true, but they're also trying to market to Westerners. That was also in the statement.
Okay, well, if they're trying to market to Westerners, then they're shit out of luck.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're fucking crazy. It's...
They just
My
hate
counter-
money.
My counter to the whole mobile is the way of the future argument is that, sure, I can see mobile gaming growing a lot. In fact, I think it's still going to play a big part for years to come. But just because mobile is big does not mean home is going away. There's something about being able to be at home and just laying back on your couch and playing games.
Like what I'm doing now.
Exactly. No one wants that gone. That's not going away. If to leave that market and not to go, it's smarter to go after both markets. To leave one market just to focus on another, that's dumb.
You mean
To
like
supplement
Nintendo?
Greg Goff's argument.
Nintendo's doing both markets.
Yeah, Nintendo, exactly. They do it well with the DS and the console. It's made
On
them a
that
fucking
note,
top
Greg,
company.
If
yeah.
I may supplement your argument,
Yeah.
mobile gaming is not the wave of the future. Mobile gaming is the present. Mobile gaming has been the present since about the 80s.
Right.
Unless that
Wait.
thing called the
Boy.
Game Boy never existed.
The
But
way
what
of
about
the
the Virtual Boy?
Oh, we don't talk about the virtual.
Anyways, being serious.
Well, virtual
But
reality
yeah.
is the wave of the future because Oculus Rift is coming out. That's where the future is going to be. Is virtual.
Oh, you mean
shit.
huge expensive eye strain,
in a
the
couple
video
more
game?
years, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It won't be the Oculus though. It's gonna be something else. But
Yeah.
it'll get there.
That tech is still in development, but
To be,
yeah, if I had to pick something that was going to be big later on, that might be it if they managed to make a cost-effective and easily available way to make it.
And, fix the fact that it's a fucking enormous headache-inducing eye strain.
So who
Well,
did they sell
no,
Metal Gear to, by the way?
They didn't. No one. It's done.
So it's done.
Well, no, they said that in their move to mobile and, phone garbage, they're going to, be moving their old properties and expanding them. And
That
why?
hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, it does. Because they're terrible.
What else do they have? They have Silent Hill.
They have Silent Hill. They have
boy.
Metal Gear.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
the games,
God.
yeah.
They have DDR.
What are they gonna do with Yu-Gi-Oh?
DDR is
Mobile.
fucking dead. DDR is so dead. It was fun, but it's dead.
Yeah, but no, it's terrible. Why?
God, now I gotta look it up.
I would not be surprised if they port some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh thing to mobile phones.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Someone
That sounds
already
like
beat
the
them to
ultimate
it. It's
train
called
time
Dueling
waster in
Network.
Japan.
But yeah, to believe that home gaming is gonna die, you have to be a total fucking idiot. But I don't buy that excuse, actually. I think, didn't you say, TG, that you just believe since they lost Kojima, that's why they did this?
Well, no, my thought originally was they booted Kojima because they had some personal fucking feud with them, and that's their MO.
Actually, no,
They
that
have a
still doesn't
personal
explain
feud.
why they scrubbed Kojima off everything.
No,
It could be
it
the
does.
other way around.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, they have a history of they have a personal feud with someone, so they cut all connection with them whatsoever. So my thought was that they had some feud with him, so they kicked him to the curb. They lost their Metal Gear creator. Then they lost Silent Hills because he was working on that with Guillermo del Toro. So that got canceled too, and then they were like, "Oh fuck, we don't have any video games anymore. What are we going to do? Let's go to mobile."
They
But
still
then there's
have
also
Castlevania.
fucking no, they don't. What's his name left to make Bloodlines or whatever it's called? He has his Kickstarter. Remember?
It's fucking dead.
Yeah, everything they own is dead. So
Because everybody who worked for them decided that they were shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It might have been the fact that they wanted to go mobile that caused everyone to leave, too. I mean,
yeah, that's also.
I think mobile is Plan
plausible.
B.
it still is, in my opinion.
Though it started as Plan B, and when everyone left, shit, what do we think is big? Mobile! Yeah, we totally were going to go mobile.
Right.
It's just God. And the thing about mobile games is that in doing that, you kind of exclude a really big gaming market.
Yeah, to say the least. What did GTA 5 sell in terms of copies when it initially came out like a year and a half ago? Like 10 million?
GTA 5. No, I'm pretty sure GTA 5 was the biggest entertainment seller, like
Ever.
period. Yeah.
Yeah.
More than any movie, more than any like TV show, more than anything. That's a cell phone game, right? Right?
Oh yeah,
I-
totally.
Konami, right?
I am
Same with
playing it
Halo.
on my
I play
iPhone
Halo
at this
on my
second.
phone.
Yep.
Alright, have we had our Konami fix?
I think so.
Oh,
Actually,
one more
no.
thing.
No, we'll,
One more thing. They're gonna fuck up
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh more.
Yeah, probably.
Good.
But no, well, I mentioned it in response to the Castlevania thing. That Kickstarter is still happening. It's been funded, but you could go support it even more. They have extra stuff on there, I noticed when I was checking out the Kickstarter. Like, if they get Facebook followers and Twitter followers and fan art and stuff, they're releasing even more stuff. So even if you can't spend money supporting them, do something else to support it. Just be super cool. It's a spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night, and that is fucking amazing.
How many days left are on that Kickstarter?
I don't know. I think it's still 24, 25, so the
Okay,
podcast will be out before it's done, or it should
Okay, that's
be.
good.
But yeah, it's amazing. Support it. It's great.
Also, support ukulele while you're at it, too.
That one might be over by the time the podcast comes out. I don't remember how long is left.
They're well funded either way.
They're
They are.
They got
They got funded in 40 minutes. I think that's what someone said.
they
The
already
stretch
met all their
goals are
stretch
pretty
goals,
full.
too.
Yeah.
They met all the stretch goals
Yeah.
already, so...
Yeah. Crazy. But, unless anyone else has another topic, are we ready to move on to more small stuff?
I think we're ready to plug in Pimp unless anyone's got anything else.
Okay, so I'll lead off that with the announcement this week that ABC in the fall is going to begin airing a Muppets adult sitcom.
Oh, right, that.
I don't know what to think of that, but I'm definitely curious as to what that's going to be.
So hearing Kermit the Frog swearing, right?
Yeah, except not in our podcast.
Yeah, no, that's never happened. Nope. Didn't hear it.
Oh, hey, Kermit.
I ain't hear that
You're
at
here?
all. What happened?
How you doing, Kermit?
Frog here.
Would you like to pimp out your new show?
Why, yes, I would. Check it out on ABC on whenever the hell we happen to show it.
Whoa, that
Kermit,
word didn't come out of
Kermit,
your
are you
mouth.
drunk?
I didn't hear that at all. That didn't happen.
I, me, have had 3 or 4 jacks.
Is Miss Piggy with you?
That skank went off to, I don't know. She's getting porked elsewhere.
Oh. Well then.
Anywho,
Kermit, you're
check out our
one
show
bad
on the
mother.
ABC on whenever the hell it comes out.
Any spoilers you can share? Anything?
The frog is green.
Oh. Is it not easy being green?
No, it ain't easy.
Did you get
Motherfucker.
fucked over on your contract?
Don't even
Be
get me
honest.
started on the contract.
Oh. Okay.
You know what? I gotta tell Disney, we had Star Wars on our show before we were a shared franchise.
Oh my god,
That's
that's so
right.
true.
Yeah, you
Kermit out!
ahead of a game. Thank you, Kermit. But yeah, that'll be something to watch.
I was gonna
Smells
ask
like
why
frog
he
in
dropped-
here. What the fuck just happened?
I was gonna ask why he dropped the mic, but he's made of felt. He probably couldn't hold it very
Oh
well.
wait, can you get Kermit back quick?
What the?
Hold on. Yeah.
Hey-ho.
Hey, what do you think of Senor Huevos?
Oh, him?
Yeah. He kind of got a starting gig over the weekend.
Well,
Isn't that kind of exciting?
Well, I'm pretty excited about what he's doing. I used to eat at his taco stand.
Oh, how was it?
A lot of eggs.
I would bet.
Yeah. Weird thing to put in a taco, but to each their own, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good day, Kermit.
Get out! Get out!
Oh. Hey. Be nice to our frog guest.
He came out of the hell portal.
Well, you should have got that fixed. That's your problem.
I've been
at this
trying
point.
to.
Well, whatever. Leave it open. It provides for good entertainment. So,
I'm not even sure that's really Kermit. Smells like sulfur.
we'll take his word. That he's
Well,
Kermit.
put up the salt.
I did. He
Okay.
dipped his burrito in it.
Any other pimps?
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Well, as we speak, I'm working on a Sword Art Online. I'm just going to do a few anime reviews on this channel, if Greg's okay with it.
I am okay with this.
We do
Alright.
Oh,
cover
just to say this, I'm not in charge here. I mean,
No, yeah, I know.
I like to act as a in a leadership role, but I'm not the designated leader. You don't have to.
We don't
like,
have a
come
leader,
to me.
technically.
I'm not the Godfather.
No,
here,
I mean,
so-
I know that.
But you did
when-
tell me not to rage really hard.
Well, I mean,
but
that
the
was just
thing
for the
is-
sake of a group. That was
No,
just
but
me
Greg,
spouting an opinion.
But yeah.
Greg. The thing is, when none of the rest of us care, you're the most likely to care.
That's good, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Just saying, you don't have to always worry about what I think. If the
All right.
group thinks it's better, if the group thinks it's better, I'm not gonna like.
Egalitarianism.
Flip it,
Everyone is equal.
Anyway.
I'm the most equal.
No,
I'm more
you're
equal
not.
than you.
Motherfucker.
So
you
anyway,
can't have a best podcaster. We're all the best podcasters.
I'm the most best.
Anyways.
Way more pimpin'.
Animu, yes.
Oh,
Animu.
yeah.
A long
That'll
while
be
back,
fun.
I used to do these blogs where I would review anime that were really popular and find out if I liked them or hated them. Well, I'm doing that in video form now. So I'm starting off with Sword Art Online because, well, that's the one that hurts me the most.
God, it hurt my soul.
Yeah, I watched episode 7 with Duster. It was boring.
More to come is Attack on Titan. That's another.
Oh yeah,
one we
Attack
did.
on Titan will also be coming at some point. And I think I'll review other animated stuff because I kind of wanted to talk about Ruby Gloom, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and Phineas and Ferb, and Wander Over Yonder.
He wants to talk about a lot of stuff.
I want to talk about a lot of cartoons.
But
Lots of
I,
cartoons.
I've,
he has a
I'm up
good
for,
style from what I've seen,
I'm-
so you should
I'm
look
up for-
forward to that.
we should, I'm up for talking about more other cartoons as well.
Which I'll get to, but
All right, but yeah, I'm going to be start doing stuff and under the handle Trevor the Wizard. I even got a theme song. Gonna
We'll
work
get to
on
that.
actually recording it though. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, that's the theme song for...
Yeah, that's the theme song.
Oh my god, that's
Don't give it away, man.
it's under wraps.
Raps, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Any other pimpings from somebody else?
Yeah.
The Let's Play races we're gonna do eventually.
Yeah, well, that is also a thing. Me and Scott are gonna race some games, like, as soon as my quarter ends.
The Mass Effect stuff. We'll check
Yeah,
that
that's
out.
happening. Check it out. But I was gonna say,
we're going to be doing more backseat gaming stuff where you guys do stuff, right?
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna be doing Tales of the Borderlands or leading that. Well, these guys.
Once I
wanna
decide on something, I will find a horrible dating simulation to submit all of these heterosexual men to.
Yep. We're gonna kiss all the boys because I'm a silly person.
Yeah, just be glad that I passed over the Les Miserables torture porn.
Yeah,
reality.
let's not.
Well,
But no,
I'll
I was
take your
gonna
word on that.
say, me and Calvin were talking earlier today about starting some gaming stuff, the two of us.
They don't know
So-
Calvin, by the way.
That's true. We've never mentioned him in anything.
Even
Or
in
in his
DE, I don't
nothing.
think. Yeah, he was never mentioned in DE
Kelvin,
either.
aka Jim Jam
No, he was
Jangles. You'll
in
meet him
stuff.
eventually because he's a cool
Yeah.
No,
dude.
well,
He's just
he's-
busy a lot of the time.
No, I don't think he was in anything on the old channel either.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was in a couple
He's-
podcasts.
Oh, right.
We did some gaming stuff there. That
And
he-
a react or two.
Oh,
He's been in a couple
Uh,
things.
Okay.
But no, he's cool, and he's technically part of the group, but he's always busy, so he's not in anything. But we're gonna be doing gaming stuff, and it's gonna be cool. Look forward to it.
Oh, right! Your Final Fantasy wife.
Listen,
Oh, yeah.
Child bride.
listen.
Yeah,
Well,
TG is
shut
officially
up.
married to Jim Jam.
Let me go get the apple juice.
Shut
I need to cool
up.
down again.
No,
No, Greg, I think the situation calls for the chocolate milk.
I hate you people. You're the worst.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Speaking of video games, John Tron has finally returned from doing his secret agent work. I mean, filming Starcade.
I thought it was only a legend.
Starcade, which he has clarified in a video. I don't know if anyone else saw it.
Yeah, I
But
saw
he
that.
clarified
It's a separate
that-
series.
Yeah, it's a separate
Yeah.
series. It is not replacing the normal stuff. The normal stuff is still being worked on, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so he totally wasn't being a super paranormal agent kissing mages and stuff. Nobody gets this.
You
but
know, one
we
of these
do.
days we have to actually try to retell the story of our
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we really do.
because
it's a
they're
grand
so
story.
Actually,
outlandish and weird that they need to be.
Another series to look forward to. Maybe not series. Maybe it'll be like a one-off. I don't know. But I still really want to record our next Everyone is John thing, which we should do soon.
We should do that.
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch Starcade. John Tron is funny. That's really all I have to say about him. He's a cool dude. But also, I recently caught up to Steven Universe, and I enjoyed doing so. And when new episodes come out, I haven't even brought this up yet to anybody else, but I'd like to do like a mini podcast after each new episode where people who watched it just get together for like 15-20 minutes and just discuss the episode.
All right.
Fair enough.
It'll be
So
nice
it would
to
be
get tied
separate from
over while we're waiting for the ambiguous
Gravity
summer
Falls.
release of Gravity Falls.
Right. So, yeah, Gravity Falls, we might do something separate, we might not, maybe it'll be here, but I think Steven Universe will just, since it's just an 11-minute episode, it'd probably just be a quick one-off video. But,
Oh, and something else, a little
Yeah,
project that we're
something
having
to look
Greg
forward.
do.
mhm.
We're having him watch Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah, anime.
Yeah.
Summer of anime, because I'm
I will
finally
watch
done
some
with my
anime.
finals.
Oh yeah,
so-
Greg needs to
That's
watch the
full thing.
animes.
Kind of
Yeah.
talk to it because I think all of us have seen it, right?
Oh,
All of us
not
have seen it,
Brotherhood,
right?
George.
Metal
I've
Alchemist?
seen Brotherhood, not the
Oh,
original.
Yeah, I've only seen Brotherhood.
Should I start from Brotherhood?
Yeah,
No,
Brother,
I-
Brother,
I don't know.
Brotherhood is pretty much a
recommend seeing
retelling
both,
of
But
FMA.
apparently
Yeah.
everyone else has only seen Brotherhood, so make of that.
No, I haven't.
Huh?
I've only seen the original.
Really?
Okay, Brotherhood pretty much follows the manga more closely than the original. That's pretty much the difference.
Yeah, pretty much what happened is the original was following the manga up to the point that it had been released at the time it was being made. But
And then
it
after
caught
that,
up.
Studio Bones wrote the rest of it.
Yeah, it caught up and they...
It's kind of like Game of Thrones.
No, because Game of Thrones is based on what's actually going to
But the
happen.
newer stuff is before. So they wrote. Okay, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but this is it was just like they made up what was going to happen next, and it was apparently really good. But after the manga was finished, they made Brotherhood, which didn't have some of the stuff that was in the manga that the original had. But then when they got up to that point, they followed the manga because it had been released already. So there are things that are there and aren't. One thing I'll say about the original is that Brotherhood has a character introduced like 3/4 of the way through who's in like really early in the original series, but is never in Brotherhood until that point.
Right. And the other thing with Brotherhood, the way I kind of describe the way Brotherhood functions is that Brotherhood is made with the premise that you've seen the original. So a lot of the earlier story arcs that were in both series, Brotherhood kind of glosses over, which is my only real beef with it. But other than that, I actually kind of prefer Brotherhood to the original series. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. I did not know that most of you guys have not seen the whole original series or seen Brotherhood.
I mean, I've seen some of it, but not all of it.
Okay. But yeah, that's something else that we're doing.
Also, Heyday when we film it.
Heyday when we
and
get around
finish
to
it.
Pretty much,
Calvin.
which that pretty much is depending on Jim Jam.
Yeah, we need to talk to Calvin. We'll get on that. Anything else?
Nope.
Kicking ass, taking names.
Playing your Poke Rumble.
Anyway,
Playing my Poke Rumble, kicking ass.
Oh yeah, Poke Diablo.
I like Poke Diablo.
Duster likes Poke.
Oh man, Treebeard, we should do that. I don't know why I'm bringing this up in the podcast and not outside of it, but I'm doing it because I already started. When you pick up Diablo 3, which you should totally do, we should record that.
All right. I'll do it when I have more money. But yeah, I think that's about it for us.
We've had a lot to say this podcast.
Had a lot to say, which is good. We have lots to say.
Yeah, it was a good podcast. It's good. 10 out of 10.
And I said I was going to be off my game tonight.
Nah.
Well, anyway, we've been Hoof Hearted, and we'll catch you all later.
Bye.
We promised to rage less next time. Okay, we actually don't promise that, but it's probably
Don't make
likely.
promises you can't keep.
Yeah, my bad.
After we
Goodbye.
reveal the ones that we were the... After we reveal that we're the ones who farted, we will use Febreze. Until then, we'll catch you all later.